Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll give it to the running back. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that previous play. Inside deals now from the shotgun. The Soccer with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That is a great job by this defense. The defensive line really taking control up front. I love how those linebackers flowed on that play. Nice tackle for a loss. It sets up a 4th down.
This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. And the punt heads out of bounds. They will spot this about the 35. First down here for this offense. And here's the handoff. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Now it's 2nd down here. Here comes a handoff. Physical run breaks through a tackle. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
First down and 10. keeping it on the ground here. Finds room at the 30. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive.
And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down on the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
They'll kick it away here. Not fielded cleanly. It's a loose football.
Well, I thought the return team did a really good job of giving him some room to work with. But I feel like the returner was so focused on making a big play downfield that he forgot to take care of the football, and it cost him.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Here's the 2nd down play. Dropping back, it's Carr. Makes a quick grab. Breaking free at midfield. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? The back's got it. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And there's the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Oh, a reverse. He shreds the tackle. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
You know, even though positive yards are gained here, I think the defense has to be happy on how they prepared coming into the game for these kind of different looks. They looked very aware that these formations and plays could happen on any given down.
The Wolverines will bring their punt team onto the field. Bringing it back, it's Smith. Returner tackled right there. That's when they'll start the drive. Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And he lobs it deep down the middle. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. So 2nd down after the incompletion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The Sock were able to bring him down quickly. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back. It's Carr. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? The DB's backing off from the line now. And he lofts it deep over the middle. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. And this pass is caught. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
Third down upcoming after that completion. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
And the Wolverines will have 1st and 10 here. Takes the ball and heads to the left. The pickup is 7 yards, down 2nd and 3.
Chris, it's the consistency in this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Ball handed off. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 40. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
The Wolverines keep the football on the move. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. The secondary backed up off the ball now. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Force a fastball, but it's intercepted. Can he take it all the way? Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Irish. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Wolverines offense is back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. There's the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down play coming up. Oh, it's a reverse. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
You know, we're seeing this more and more where wide receivers are getting involved in the running game, both here in college and also up in the NFL. I think it's due to plays like this one right here, and it's not going to change anytime soon. Excellent play call.
First and 10 now for the offense. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Breaks loose at the 40. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And here's the jet sweep testing the perimeter here. Fights through a tackle. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. That run sets up a critical third down play. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. A quick throw out left, complete. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time, they convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
But Chris, the offense takes the shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Second and 10 after the previous play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Snags the quick throw.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Try and muscle for the first down. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this third and short. See what you can do from here.
And the Wolverines getting set on first and 10. Takes the handoff, heads to the right.
You see, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Lets it fly to the wideout. The sophomore, lucky that one did not get picked off. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. This will be a 45-yard attempt. And it's no good. He missed it. Still losing by 14 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they're moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
drives the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. This offense has been clicking so far. But they get aggressive, go for more before halftime. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Offense getting set, second down play here. To throw, it's Carr. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
That is an ill-advised pass right there. Falling away from his target, throwing the ball off his back foot.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running back has it on the screen now. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator. And a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
They bring the punter onto the field now. He gets it away. Directional kick with nice distance. The punt will bounce out of bounds down near the 20-yard line. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. First down, looking to throw the football. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. And the QB will try again on second and 10. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He pulls it in for a big gain. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47. And the timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught over the middle. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Defense not pressing this time. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
The Wolverines are in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Man, I love to see these big fellas get a chance to make a play. Usually it's the guys on the edge, linebackers, but here, the nose guard comes up with a sack.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
After missing a field goal on their last drive, they got to produce something here on third down to even get into field goal range. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He's got it for a big gain. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense. Just time enough for one more play in the half. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And then is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
It's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
The completion makes it second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Bell. Physical run, breaking tackles. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. At the 10. Touchdown, Wolverines. Just ran away from the defense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Has the first down, still on the move. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8. Defense bracing for the run against this heavy formation. They'll try the option play here. Pitch play to the back. Breaking free at the 35. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. When they don't block the defensive end, it shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Trying to create here on the move. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Tailback takes the handoff again. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
First down and 10 now. Ball handed off. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And the Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Now it's 2nd down here. It's a quarterback keeper. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Young. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. And that one's picked off. What a play. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Inside the 20. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Michigan. Wow, a takeaway and a touchdown. We are all tied up with a spot in the championship game at stake.
Well, the timing of this, not just coming up with this turnover, but the defense, opportunistic awareness, and being able to turn that into a touchdown. As you said, Chris, a tie game. Now everything's in front of us. Who wants to get to the championship the most?
And they tack on the extra point. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Bringing it out. It's Smith. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick six. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Boy, this defense is doing an outstanding job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage. That's their third interception now in the game.
Suddenly off the interception, it's first and goal for this offense. They'll run it here. Touchdown, Wolverines. We have battled back to go in front now. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. They'll try a pass here. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Will he score here? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Moves the ball up to the 30. Well, they feed the fullback here, and the big fella with a solid gain there.
Yeah, there aren't a whole lot of college offenses that still display a fullback. It sure is nice to see a guy that not only can block most of the game, but occasionally get his hands on the football and get some positive yards.
Looking to pass. It's Carr. Running out of time in the pocket. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They've always seemed to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody out on the outside that can make plays to have a chance of winning these big games.
Here's the second down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. On the run, he'll let it go. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
And now the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Offense getting set. It's second down.
Ready, break. Jackrabbit. Ready.
Quarterback's got it on the option. And the defense there to smother that option play.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And he'll drop back here on third down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Boy, Chris, this drive looked outstanding until they got into the red zone. Seems like the wheels have come off. Third down and long makes it very tough to execute in the red zone. Now let's see what they come up with here on this fourth down play.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? He'll hand it off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it to the right side. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. crucial third down play coming up after that run. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. On third down, he drops to throw. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this fourth down situation.
The Wolverines will look to convert here on fourth down.
3:25.
No press here. The defense backing away. Looking for the wideout. And it's intercepted in a desperation throw here. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
I can appreciate the aggressive approach by this offense, but it backfires on him, and now you give the opponent a chance to really cut into the lead and come right back and have a chance to win this game.
And they'll set up for the PAT. Looking to throw. They flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. And now the defense able to bring him down. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Michigan offense back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. They're going to run it here. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Oh, here comes the reverse. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Makes a quick catch. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now. The Wolverines will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And he lofts one deep over the middle. And he's got it down there inside the 35. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Oh, the defense blows an opportunity. You get them to 4th down, a chance to get the ball back to your offense, and instead it's a first down, and now this one could be over.
And the Wolverines begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Use the running game to chew on this clock now.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the 4th quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Looking to cash in the red zone. Takes the handoff again. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Third down coming up after that running play.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Takes the handoff and he'll head left. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the toss play now. Running to the right. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. Look out. He's got some space. And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the 4th quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. The pocket breaking down. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking downfield. It's Carr. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. Handoff here from the shotgun. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Send the back in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
What a game today, Chris. Unbelievable. A touchdown here with under 15 seconds to go. A 2-point play will tie this game up. I think we could be headed to overtime.
The touchdown is only half the battle. They'll need this 2-point conversion to tie the game.
Clear. Here we go.
And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
So following the touchdown, now the offense looks for the 2-point conversion to tie this game up late. To throw, it's Carr. And it's incomplete. The try fails. It would have tied the game. The margin is still 2 in the final minute. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.